We've got a little star here, and she's there. Kubu in Maria. Absolutely lovely food. A lot of bikers come here, guys. It's a bikers cafe. Over 200 on a Sunday. So a lot of motorbikers come here. So this is where we are, look. In Don Salvador. Absolutely lovely. So that's where we are. You can't miss it. Come up the hill very slowly. And that's where we are, look. And a lot of motorbikers come here because I've actually passed and seen a lot here. So that's where we're going back to Murcia. Absolutely beautiful. That's where we are. And the Filipino lady that owns it speaks very good English, look. Filipino motorcycle tourism. Absolutely spectacular. Where's the dog? So she's there, look. She's there, famous. Have a beautiful day here in Don Salvador. Well, it looks like we're having a little quiet morning. A little quiet time. Well, that's not going to last very long, I'm sure. Good morning, guys. Right, we're on a little walk. I'll show you where we're going. We're actually going down there and across the rice fields. So it's a splendid morning here. I actually need my hat on. Well, I do when I can find out. Once you take it off, let's have a look. Aren't we okay? Take your hat off here. You can't get it back on. Right. So I've got it. You dingo. Rightio. Right, we went to Don Salvador on Saturday. Wow. I actually met a few of my Facebook friends. So I went to the school, went to the church, and I visited a few friends out there. So I'll show you where we are actually. Let's turn it round. So that's the rice fields. They're very, very dry. I'm going to have a walk out there. So that's the rice fields, like I said. They're very, very dry. I'm walking on top of the terraces. So, like I said, I went to Don Salvador. Very sunny, guys. Very, very hot now in the Philippines. So I went to Don Salvador on Saturday. I'm just looking which way. Right. So, anyway, we visited a good few friends. Went to the school there in Don Salvador. Visited a few cafes. And we went, like I said, we went to Joveline's school. And then we visited a few friends. And on the way back home, well, we're in Don Salvador. We went to a bike cafe. I'll upload the video again. The cafe's on me other video. So you have to check the other video out. But I'm going to upload it again. It's a short video. We chatted to the lady there. She's actually worked in England for 10 years. And she was... Well, I'll not go into her history, but she's quite a nice lady. And she's from Bacolod as far as I know. But she's got a cafe there in Don Salvador. And she lives in Don Salvador. So that's it. We're going across these rice terraces. It's hard to talk. And watch where you're going. So anyway, so I don't think there's any snakes here, but you never know. We'll soon find out. Right, so we come out of the cafe. We had a nice lunch. We got home before it was dark. I told you about the shooting in Concilian. I don't know if that's true. I actually heard quite a lot of bad things about that incident in Concilian. Now you'd have to go to the news and look it up on the news. That's all I'm prepared to say about that, because I don't know about it. We've got no TV, we've got no radio, and it's only what people's told me. So I don't know what really happened in Concilian. So anyway, back to Don Salvador. So we had a nice Hold on, how do we get across? It's that bumpy because cattle have been walking around. Right, I know where I am now, look. So, we went to Don Salvador and chatted to the lady at the cafe and the girls at the cafe. Like I said, I'll put the link up so you can watch it. But it's a bike cafe there in Don Salvador. But we normally go to a different cafe every time we go to Don Salvador. So that's where we headed, look. That's where we headed. Show you the view. That's the house up there with the blue roof. It's a brand new roof. It's a new house. So that's what we're doing, look. We're going for a walk out there. I've not been out to look at this place. I'm interested to look at this place. Chatted to her. She says, come tomorrow, Sunday. I says, we might come next Sunday into Don Salvador. We're on a Monday now, guys. So she says, I don't know if she said ride safe or take care, be safe. So, you know, got on bike, coming down that, you know, coming down the mountain hills of Don Salvador. We got to near the Lion. Now there's two of us, so there's a lot to wait. And the brakes are not fantastic. The back brake on them bikes, not fantastic. And I was full on the front brake. And I was full on the back brake. So to speak, as much as I could be, to be honest. As much as I could be without locking up and skidding off. And we're coming down the road near to the Lion and it's really steep and it's curvy. Only 3 dogs run out into the road and they're all fighting, these 3 dogs in the road. And I came off brakes and I thought, oh, they've stopped and they stopped fighting. And I'm trying to slow down because we're going fairly quick, not fast, we're only doing about 40 kilometres an hour. But with weight, it's just pushing us down this, it's just pushing you. You know, there's that much weight, it's pushing you down the road. And what happens, the dogs then decide to run smack in front of the bike, so they run smack in front of the bike and they're fighting in front of the bike. But bear in mind, this is within seconds, so I'm coming down and I'm braking, I'm full on, I don't go too much on front brake and I'm full on front brake and the back brake and I'm gearing down as much as I dare gear down. And dogs run smack in front at wheel, so and I thought we're going to smash into these dogs. I knew we were going to smash into dogs. I just knew we were going to smash into them dogs. I thought, so that were it. One line straight into dogs, and we got what, 4 seconds. Just got no time to do out. We're already on brakes. And I don't know how I did it. I just aimed smack at him. I thought I'm going to hit him, and I just aimed smack at the dogs, smack into the middle of the dogs. And I went straight through them. They just pulled out a little bit, dogs, and I went straight through the middle of the dogs. And then I was beep, and people what aren't dogs across the road probably just sat there going like a set of fools. So that was really bad. Now if that had been dark, we'd have probably smashed into dogs. Having said that, I don't know if we would or not. So that were really, really, we were very lucky to get away with that, guys. Very, very, very lucky. And like I said, you know, I'm more on my front brake. I'm really hard on my front brake. And you can really go hard anyway on that back brake. But it's not as simple as that. And to gear down a little bit, you know, slow down, gear down, you have to do it within seconds. So I thought, yeah, we're going to miss them. Then they're running front at wheel. So it got really, really bad. You know, really, really dangerous. I mean, we're going down a mountain hill, probably doing about, I don't know, 30, 40 kilometres an hour. I know it don't sound fast, but you'll come off going down a hill at that speed, wearing this motocross rubbish, because this is no good for a road bike. It's no good for a road bike. You'll just gravel rash up, you'll be hurt, simple as that. It's not a leather coat. So that's, that was our little incident in Don Salvador. After that it was basically plain sailing. So that was that. Right, we're here. So this is this little kaboom hut out here in the field. So what I'm going to say to you, if you're on your bikes going to Don Salvador, I mean, I do get quite a little bit of stick. It's only a 12 brake horsepower bike. I do go down hills, not too quickly, but quite fairly fast. I've got the girlfriend on the back, so be very careful, guys. You know, if you've got a good stopping power bike, you're probably okay. But be careful anyway. A good stop. If you're on an R6 or an R4, you probably be okay, depending how quickly you're going. So with you, look. So be safe. So it looks like this is for the workers. I can see this from house. Now that's the house at the back of us. So that's the house at the back, look. So that's what I thought. I thought, one day I'm going to have a walk at it and see what this place is. I actually thought this were an house. But you can see, looks like it's for workers. Now workers can sit up there, they can lay down, they can even sleep here. You know, this is an house, you can actually sleep here. So it's not, actually it's quite, wow, it's not very hot in here at all. And it looks like that's where they have some food, coffee. So that's it. You know, I've wondered for a long time. Have a look, because my gimbal's broke. So I've wondered for a long time what this place is. So I thought I'm going to have a little walk out, but wow. I expected it to be really hot in here. It's quite, it's nice. You know, you've got air blowing through it. It's cool. So it's not so bad. So I thought I'd have a walk round it. Now that property there, I don't know. I don't know whose property that one is. You can see all the cows are out. You can see it's dry as snuff, that soil. We need some rain. So we'll have a little walk around this place. Take my hat off now because I'm absolutely boiling. So that were our little incident in Don Salvador. Like I said, I met a Facebook friend. Thumbs up. So I met a Facebook friend actually. Because like I said, my girlfriend, a lot of her family, you know, they're up Don Salvador, and a lot of... It weren't really busy actually in Don Salvador, and everybody knows everybody in Don Salvador. But, like I said, it's quite a nice place, Don Salvador. It's either really quiet or there's a lot going off. Now, they're building a public market. So next time I go to Don Salvador, it's nearly built now, guys. So I'll get you a shot on it, get you a little video of Don Salvador public market. As far as I know, it's the new public market. So yeah, you could easily sleep out here. Quite nice. It's all bamboo, look. That's someone's art. So it's bamboo with a bit of wire. Absolutely fantastic. You know, I actually do like bamboo. And I thought I'd build a garage or a lean-to. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing actually. And that's what I thought I'd do. I'd build. So that's it. Look, we'll have a little walk around it. Some nice banana trees around it. It's absolutely red hot outside. But it's lovely and breezy now. So that's it, look. They've even got a bit for the rubbish there, look. So how nice is that? Absolutely lovely. I hope you can see, like I said, the dongle's broken. So that's it. Yeah, so the incident actually, this is probably the last time I'm going to go on about it. The incident, you know, I went to Don Salvador and let me have a sit down. So I went to Don Salvador, in fact I'll sit here. And it's strange really, you know. People in Don Salvador, they don't seem to know what's going off in Don Salvador. And us over here in Murcia, Concilian, we seem to know what's going off there in Don Salvador. And you go to Don Salvador and you'll go, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Oh, no. And then they'll turn around and they'll say, oh, did you hear about this, that? They're in Murcia. And then they'll start to tell you about Murcia. And then they'll start to tell you about Concilian, and you think, how do they know? Well, it's just, it's a big, vast place. But you know, from Bacolod City, this is what a lot of people don't know, foreigners don't know, even local people don't know. You know, if you live in Bacolod City, you're about what on a motorbike? I can get to Bacolod City from here, this up now, across these fields, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, a little bit less. But what people don't realise, you know, here in, if you go to San Carlos, Don Salvador, they actually know what's happening here in Murcia, they actually know what's happening here in Bacolod City. Why? Because a lot of people from Bacolod City, a lot of people from Murcia, they've all got family and friends, they're all connected, so it's a big network, they're all connected. I mean, I didn't know this, but I've learnt this. As simple as that, really. You know, you'll be chatting to somebody and you'll say, oh, I'm going to San Carlos, and they say, oh yeah, I used to live in San Carlos, and you think, wow. Or they actually do live in San Carlos and they're visiting here in Murcia. So even though Negros is quite a biggish island, you know, so Negros Occidental, so it's quite, there's two parts, north and south. So Oriental Occidental, if I've got that correct, one means north, one means south. See, an old lady told me that in England. I didn't know that. So, like I said, we're learning all the time. So that were it, guys. It seems like everyone all over this island knows what's going off, except for me. And that's due to a lot of things. I do get to find a few things out, but a lot and it's probably not true. You know, you went fishing, didn't you? You caught a fish that big. By the time you get back to Mercia, fish is that big. So yeah, everyone adds a little bit on. So that's just humans. So actually, let me have a look. That's what you see from here. Wow, it's quite nice. So have a little walk round. I've seen to the dogs this morning. First time I haven't fed them. So Jovaline fed them, but I always clean up after them and I always feed the dogs, so I always look after the dogs. I've posted a little video of the dogs. They're quite joyful and playful. They're happy. They're happy like dogs should be, you know. They're not little baby puppies chained up with no fur on. They're how a puppy should be. They've got a nice happy little life. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to our puppies, but if we do get rid of the puppies for one reason or another, you know, the lovely dogs, they will not go to anyone. And if somebody does, if we do let the dogs go, I'll go to the house and I'll check your house, because you won't get one of the puppies till I know that you're quite a nice person and you're a dog lover. Simple as that. Because my pups are not going to be, they're not going to be chained in a place like this, you know. But most of the dogs are here to run free anyway, yeah. But some are in really bad condition anyway. So that's what so I did actually meet some Facebook friends. One Facebook friend. I didn't know she was a Facebook friend, but she says, yeah, I'm a Facebook friend. So a little chat, then she were off. Maybe she was shopping in Don Salvador. So it's always nice to see people. Anyway, guys, like I said, thanks to all my old subscribers who are still with me. And I've got some new subscribers, so thanks to you new subscribers. I'm actually going up and up and up and up now, guys, so shouldn't be too long before I'm monetised. But like I said, I never get to find out anything really. I don't understand Filipino language, because the girlfriend never speaks it to me. Now, I would love to learn Filipino language, but she just can't be bothered to speak half at time. So I'm not going to learn it off her, that's for sure. True fact. Right, so like I said, thanks to you new subscribers. You know, I'm going up and up, and thanks to my old subscribers. Actually, I'm gonna actually chat about a guy in England, a friend of mine in England. You know, I'll not go on about it too much, but he used to run me around, Lee, in England. I hope you're having a great day. So he used to run me around quite a little bit. And he once said to me, he says, YouTube's hard, isn't it? I said, yeah, YouTube's very hard. It's hard how I do it, because you know, it costs money to get to place. Takes a lot of time to make videos. And I actually was listening to a girl here, a blogger. She's got an husband blogger. They're in not Sarago. Oh, forgot name. I ain't forgot name at place. Anyway, they're here. They're not here, sorry. They're on another island. And the two bloggers. Now, one guy's from America, he's a blogger. And then he's got his young wife. Now, a young wife, right. I'll go on about that age gap. Age gap's a load of crap. Absolute load of rubbish. You know, who's come up with this age gap rubbish? But maybe I'll talk about that age gap. You know, a foreigner with a Filipino. Or an English guy with a young English girl, woman. So, I'll talk about that another time, but that's an absolute load of rubbish, you know. I can imagine who's brought that out. Age gap, you know, what have they got in common? Absolute load of rubbish. I mean, what young man actually, or young woman actually, young girl, young woman, young man, can come out and do this, can actually get up at 7, 6 o'clock in the morning, walk for miles and make a video of all this, you know. There's not many that can do that. And the ones that can do it, they've got vehicles, they've got cars, you know, and they've got quite a lot of money to start with. So there's not many people, you know, so this age gap rubbish, it's a load of rubbish. You know, I mean, us guys, a lot of us guys, us ladies, right, hold on, you know, it's who you are. It's not how old you are, it's who you are. Oh, look at that there. You know, it's a big dove. There's quite some beautiful birds here, guys. I don't know what that is. But there is some beautiful birds here. And I don't know what they are. And I can't find a book in the library of the birds here on Negros. Because there is some beautiful ones. Now then, I'm going to leave you. But look. That looks like a footpath straight through there. But what am I going to do? I'm not actually going to walk around the barangay. I'm actually just going to walk back and get some food. Let's have a look. So that's a beautiful, I don't know what they call them, kabungum, hut. So it's a workman's hut. Right, so like I said, we need some rain and this age gap. But like I said anyway, two bloggers and they're in Leyte. They're both in Leyte. They're doing very well. Guys doing very well. Girls doing very well. You know. But I watched a video the other day. My girlfriend actually follows the girl. And she follows the guy actually. The YouTubers. And the girl says, oh, I'm sorry guys, but I can't get online. This is what I laid on floor with, playing with dogs. And I heard this girl and she says, oh, I'm sorry guys, but I don't know what to blog about. Wow. You know, I can come out of my house door any hour, any minute, any time. And I can come out of my house door and I can blog about anything. You know, there's millions of things just to blog about. So I don't know why you can't find really something to blog about. Some people, I'm not going to go into it anyway. This is where we are. Absolutely beautiful. So that's it, look. Take a little. But like I said, some beautiful birds here, guys. But I've been trying to get a book. I might try, and when you go onto YouTube and you try to look it up, there's not that much information anyway. So, I mean, all it birds I know here is eagles, egrets. Now then, that looks like a rattle. I don't know if it's a rattle, a snake. It's not a snake. I know it's not a snake. Well, I don't know it's not a snake. But can't see any run. Can't see any run off a snake. So, but that's where you'll find your rats. Your cane rats. And if there's any snakes here, you'll find your snakes here. Right, so we're off back to the house. Absolutely beautiful morning. Thumbs up, take care, God bless. Please make a comment. Please like and subscribe. Please share the videos. Here in Consilian. Oi, hey. One will bite one and one will bite the other. Oh, I'm hoping they're going to sleep soon.